Now we're going to turn to the mysterious disappearance of a Macomb County mother of two.
The family of 30-year-old Ashley Elkins is desperate to find out what happened to her, and they fear that she may have met with foul play.
Detectives in the city of Warren, where she lives, are leading this investigation, but police in Roseville have also been looped into this case.
Tonight, 7 News Detroit reporter Darren Cunningham is talking to Ashley's loved ones about why they say she wouldn't just walk away from her kids.
Nope, I agree with that.
Ashley Elkins' family says time is of the essence. They want this message spread far and wide to bring her home safely. Monica Elkins is desperate to hear from her daughter, 30-year-old Ashley Elkins. Ashley's family says the mother of two was last seen leaving her home on Knox Avenue in Warren January 2nd at 8:30 in the morning to run errands.
So I texted her and said, I had a dream that your car was taken. And she said, oh, man. I said, oh, man. So what I did was FaceTime her. She didn't say anything, which was strange to me. And then I said to her, well, be careful, watch your surroundings. Nothing after that.
But Ashley never answered the FaceTime call. Ashley's sister, Alexis, says she and her sister kept tabs on each other through the iPhone Find My iPhone feature. Around noon, a few hours after Ashley was last seen leaving home, they say her phone's last location appears at an apartment complex in Roseville. A man she used to date.
He the one who killed her. Like, it's not that complicated.
Especially for sons. It's not
why is
complicated
this
at all.
not a national news story? Because what did she say? Joy Reid, what she say? They got white women. Yeah. I ain't never heard about this shit. America racist. We need to sit down and have a conversation about race, guys. Everybody.
If she was white, it would be all over the national news.
Yeah, man.
Joy Reid has a nationally syndicated television show.
Yo, I ain't seen this shit trending on fucking Facebook, Twitter, none of that shit. Y'all racist as fuck.
I mean, it's like you can't really win, right? Like, if you talk about it, you're indicting all the Sun men that are murdering these people. So what the fuck we gonna do?
Yeah,
it's up to you to figure that shit out, Glider.
Yeah, basically, that's what she's saying. Figure out our problems.
If they didn't have that tip that her phone pinged near her ex-boyfriend's house, and there was no leads, they could kind of say maybe a glider did it. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way. Like, if her friend was like, it's racist, our town been racist for years, and now my daughter missing, and it could be like, oh yeah, it could have been a white person. Those are the only ones that black people care about. It could have been a white person.
Yeah, he definitely out of town too at this point.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, they can't find a boyfriend. He's gonna be. This is like a slam dunk case. Like, whenever a woman goes missing, like a woman gets killed, it's
usually
always
the ex-boyfriend, ex-husband, and whatever. It's usually that.
Yeah.
In leaving home, they say her phone's last location appears at an apartment complex in Roseville. A man she used to date lives there.
We knew that he had been, trying to reach out to her, whether to get back with her, I don't know.
But by the time loved ones drove by, they say there was no sign of Ashley, the man, nor her vehicle. An older model gray Chevy Malibu that doesn't have a license plate yet.
She has not been in touch with anyone. We're talking about a mother of two children who are 10 and 7 years old, who loves her children, loves her family. She's always in contact with her family. And to not be in contact or not have responded in 5 days or reached out, that's just uncommon.
I'm told the man she used to date hasn't been seen since either. We stopped by the apartment complex. I knocked on the door. No one answered. Ashley, who's a hairstylist, works out of her home in Warren.
The day he came to the house, he acted like he was a client, and he made an appointment. That's
dangerous.
She was expecting a client.
He killed the shit out of her.
In the house, quiet. She told him to be quiet.
Dude, they're so fucking sneaky. They're like fucking pirates, bro.
Yo, he killed the shit out of her.
Fucking making appointments for a hairdresser. Like, they're so fucked, dude.
That body is right behind that door. He knocked.
right.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised. That body might be laying on the door. Shit.
Oh shit.
And he made an appointment with her. She was expecting that client. It was him.
And they were in the house quiet. She told him to be quiet. He knocked on the front door and the side door, and then he left. And they hear is 2 days later, she's gone.
Warren police say the family reported her missing January 3rd. Investigators confirmed her last known location was in Roseville, and they say they've canvassed several area businesses for video and are using digital forensics in the case.
I understand they work very hard, but the family is asking them to work harder. We know that every minute counts.
Ashley Elkins is described as 5 foot.
Hey, man.
It's just unbelievable.
Hey, he said every minute count. That shit been over with, bro.
Calling case number 25329FY, People versus DeAndre Booker.
Your Honor, Randall Kane appearing as a regular attorney on behalf of DeAndre.
They got him.
Mr. Booker, state your name for the court, please.
They got him.
Department complex, all of which.
That's him.
Now we're going to turn to the mysterious.
They called his ass. Let me see.
Where they found her body at?
Let me see if we can find her.
But we begin tonight with the investigation into a mother from Macomb County who has been missing now for a week. Her ex-boyfriend appearing in court today. Welcome to 7 News Detroit at 6. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
And I'm Mike Duffy. Thank you so much for joining us. It's a story that we've been following since Monday. Well, today, her ex-boyfriend, DeAndre Booker, was charged with lying to a peace officer. Earlier this week, police raided his Roseville apartment.
You can't tell. That's probably his family.
I know, right? Those all the girls, all the people that had appointments set up, man. He done fucked up all their hair appointments.
You even got like a bludgeon on the left there.
Hold on, let's see. Let's see which family. This is probably the victim family, because usually the killer family be turned up. You know what I'm saying?
They be like, "What? This a wrong look. It's all unjust shit for them." And shit. They pissed off. Dude.
We love you, Ray.
This is unbelievable, man.
Wow.
Officer. Earlier this week, police raided his Roseville apartment in connection to the disappearance of Ashley Elkins.
And in court, we learned more about Booker's past, including his career with the military. Elkins' family now telling us they believe she is dead.
7 News Detroit's Randy Wimbley has an update on the investigation. He's hearing from a retired violent crimes investigator who's walking us.
If she was alive, she would probably be there. Like, yeah, motherfucker, they caught you a bitch. Like, she did, man.
Through the complexities of a case when the victim hasn't been found.
Roseville PD met with law enforcement partners from Macomb County Sheriff's Office, the Warren Police Department, and Michigan State Police as they chart out the next steps in this investigation.
We want to bring closure for that family, and my heart breaks for them, but we're confident we're going to get there, and we're not going to stop till we do get there.
Roseville Police Chief Mitch Berlin says they are awaiting DNA analysis for some elements in their investigation that will bolster the probe into the disappearance of Ashley Elkins.
This violent act was premeditated. We will seek to enhance the charges once we get there to exactly that, premeditated.
The Warren mother of two went missing last week. Her car was discovered in Roseville. That's where police searched the home of DeAndre Booker, her ex-boyfriend and main suspect in her vanishing. Investigators believe she was murdered.
DeAndre Booker.
Booker faced a judge on Thursday, accused of repeatedly lying and willfully providing false and misleading information to police at the onset of the investigation. Walk us through the rationale of why they would get a charge like lying to a peace officer.
They want to keep them in custody so they can't, the individual they have in custody can't destroy any evidence. Or maybe in this case, move the body.
Retired Detroit Assistant Police Chief Steve Dolan spent his career involved in some of Michigan's most violent crimes.
But still, he's a flight risk because we haven't found the body and they felt there's enough there to get a search warrant for his house. And that's why they're looking for him in the first place.
Chief Berlin says they plan to expand the search of an undisclosed location that they're hoping will secure additional evidence so they can throw the book at Booker.
Look at all the shit these white people going through to find this fucking woman and bring her killer to justice.
Yeah, we need Joy Reid to get on the panel here because this is some bullshit.
And listen, the community, like if the community's well, her family's cooperating, but like, and this is the expectation. Even when like the shit happens in broad daylight, like somebody shoots up a cookout and no one, and 100 people was there, and no one wants to give a statement. The same expectation on the glider criminal justice apparatus is go find him and bring him to justice, find the body, everything.
Yeah,
it's
basically. It's like, we want everything, but we're not going to give you anything to help you even to make it work. Glider system, like they won't even give you the bare fucking minimum of anything that could possibly help.
Yep. And you're going to be accused of racist at some point. Like, if this was a white girl, they would have been solved the case. Let a white girl end up missing.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy though?
What?
This motherfucker still got hope, bro. Look at that face.
Yeah.
That motherfucker said they ain't charged with murder yet. He still got
they ain't
hope.
found the body yet.
Nah, they ain't found the body yet.
Yeah, and he will very proudly put his head up and be like, not guilty. Like he will plead not guilty.
Oh, 1,000%. 1,000%. He gonna plead not guilty. He's not gonna testify in this trial.
Nope, of course not.
If he found guilty, he's gonna appeal it like 50 times. How many appeals you get? You get he's gonna appeal it. He's gonna cost the taxpayers probably $10 million during the course of his shit, appealing it.
Yeah. Well, it's not the money so much.
That's where the
it's like there is a money thing, no doubt. But like he will appeal it a gazillion times, and he in his mind he will think he's justified and that there's nothing wrong with what he's doing. He won't have any sort of like self-reflection.
No. If you didn't find the body, if they don't find the body, he's gonna be around prison talking about some man. I'm in here for no reason. He's gonna be one of the people like the Innocence Project. Like,
the Innocence Project is gonna definitely go get him because when they do find the body, they're gonna be like, it wasn't no DNA evidence that matched him with that. Or let's say if it was like fucking in a forest or some shit, fucking random, I don't know, she had contact with somebody else. They'd be like, it was another. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, he as far as he's concerned, he's innocent right now.
Where the evidence leads them.
Once we conclude our search and these last pieces of evidence, I don't think that guy will ever see the light of day.
That is welcome news for Elkin's family, but it's the waiting that's difficult.
We still don't have her body. And so, yes, we want her remains found, and we want that to be found as soon as possible. So we know, the police, they have leads as to where she could possibly be, and we know that she's searching. So we do appreciate that. Our hopes is that, we'll get the right charges soon, murder charges, and that he'll never see the light of day again.
Roseville police plan to wrap up the next phase of their investigation late next week.
This was the last video. They still ain't found her.
Yeah, they didn't find her yet. Yeah.
Oh man, he about to get.
Oh,
free.
they found the car. They found the car.
Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
New developments tonight in the search for a missing mother of 2. Police turning her last known location into a crime scene. Her ex-boyfriend's home is now closed off by caution tape. Meanwhile, her mother is left pleading for her safe return.
I just always worry about my kids. And, I see this all the time on TV. But I would never imagine it be me.
Ashley Elkins' family say they received sporadic and odd text messages on the day she reportedly went missing.
Ever since they've been searching for
He
her.
had her phone and he was trying to texting them from her phone. He tried to cover it up and shit.
Authorities say she disappeared on January 2nd when the family saw her leaving her house in Warren. That was around 8:30 in the morning. Hours later, a family member got a text from the mom saying that she was running to the store. However, no one has ever seen her since. One piece of the puzzle was Ashley's car that disappeared in a Chevy Malibu with no license plates. Tonight, police say they found that vehicle. Jacqueline Francis joining us live. Jacqueline, you've been in constant contact with police. What can you tell us at this hour?
It was just a couple hours ago that police confirmed to me that Ashley's car had been recovered a couple miles from here in Roseville is where it was found.
So they found her car. God damn.
Just ignore the fact that this bitch was just riding around with a car with no plates on. But if the police would have pulled her over, she would have acted ass.
DNA.
Jeez.
And the fact that she didn't have plates on make the investigation even harder because she had plates on her car. They could have been pinging this shit from wherever it was at and all this other shit. So now, no plates. We can't even hit that motherfucker on plate readers or nothing.
And this is an interesting story developing tonight. Several people